Hey guys, this is HeyKitty again, and today I've got another replay for you, this time with a T28 HTC on Melinovka. You might be wondering where I want to head now. I was thinking when at the start of the game, what can I do with this kind of tank in an open map? I'm way too slow to go to the hill, I don't have gun depression. I'm also too slow to go to the 4, 5, 6 area, and getting there would take ages and I probably would be spotted and shot into the side. Don't really want that. That's why I decided to head to the bushes up front, which are a nice spotting location, even though you might want to be in a scout to do so, but then you are not shooting. With a T28 HTC, I can use the frontal armor and have to hope that artillery isn't aiming for me. And right now, artillery isn't. I'm spotting for my team, and I'm also bouncing damage because most people don't know where to penetrate this tank. Just for you to, as an information, the two ears. So that's why I have to angle the tank a bit, and why you want to side scrape around corners to hide one ear with a turret and one behind a wall. But don't really have a wall here, and I'm still lucky to not be targeted by artillery. Arty is probably hoping to see, I don't know, heavy tanks up on the hill. I've been playing the MX-13 F3 as well, and I really didn't like switching my aim too often. So artillery is probably hoping to see people on the ridge or on the hill where the Sitzwang is from our team, my team. And yeah, now I'm pushing, and you see me wiggling a bit, hoping to bounce shells here. And I need to take down the T-34-85. Lucky here to burn him, but I also repaired the tracks that he took off. And now it's time to go for the cap, or for those that are still near base. Spotting opponents here, and yeah, bouncing again. Still artillery hasn't really focused on me. Yeah, okay. I now know if I get spotted, artillery is likely to go for me, and therefore I need to keep moving, need to take down those tanks that spot me, like the Shinu, and then move again. Yeah, the Shinu there was trying to shoot the ears, you could see that. The shots weren't directly aimed at my tank, but with left or right, so he tried to shoot the ears. Probably was a bit nervous, I don't know. And now I get into the cap. Right now it does look good. We are 6 tanks in the lead, but our opponents have won the hill and are slowly taking down our team from the hill, pushing down, and I didn't want to risk anything. As you see, the KV-1, the Blackpants and the KV-85, as well as the M4 and the T-34-85 came down to the opponent's base, and we've got 6 tanks up, 5 now, and there's 5 tanks and maybe artillery focusing on our base, and I didn't really want to risk anything. Let's take a quick look at the post-game battle results. I've got a cool-headed and a steel wall for bouncing, for my opponents not knowing where to shoot this tank. With being top tier, the T28 HTC is quite strong and can hardly be penetrated from the front. with the exception of a few TDs or heavy tanks that shoot gold, or if you know where to penetrate the tank. Taking a look at the team score, I finished first in XP with 1500 damage done, just above the Jack Panther with about 2700 damage done, and the next one on my team did a bit less damage than me, 1400. That was our artillery. Taking a look at the detailed report, you see that I fired 11 shots, hit 6, and 6 of those penetrated. I've done 1500 damage, all close combat, below 300 meters, which is what you really want to do with a T28 HGC due to accuracy. It's not really that accurate compared to other TDs, except maybe the Russians. I've been bouncing 16 of the 17 shots fired at me due to wiggling and my opponents not knowing where to pen or not having enough penetration. And I've spotted 1700 damage for my team and also got 52 base capture points. Just one thing to the name of this replay, don't try this at home, kids. Crossing the field on Malyovka like this is dangerous. You do see replays where people with tanks with a lot of armor cross the field, bounce loads of shells like I did here. Most people are lucky there's no artillery in the game, or artillery isn't focusing them, and of course mostly they are top tier and the opponents don't know where to shoot them. I told you why I decided to use a field. It could have gone totally wrong. It didn't, but it's not something that I would advise doing on a regular basis with any tank. If you have like a VK, tier 9, tier 10, probably, maybe a mouse, but you often have either arty or TDs that are able to pen you, and that is a big risk. So if you want to try this, be careful, watch out for tanks that can damage you, and decide if it is worth the risk, because in most cases you're probably going to be taken down without doing a lot. But I did succeed here, you may succeed, and on that note I'm going to say bye bye, see you next time.